Hey guys, so we're in Atlanta today. The weather's not really in our favor. First store that we're stopping at is Bankhead Beverage. I've heard people all over Birmingham, Mississippi talk about Bankhead Beverage. So I reached out to Milan, talked to him, told him we were coming. So he knows we're here. We're gonna go in, check him out. It's a huge store. Got people coming from all out of state to come here. Got all the mixers and stuff here. We'll just start down this wall. We got bourbon and tequila, some vodka. Got some more of your mixers here. Here you got flavored whiskeys, some Bird Dog. I had heard the Bird Dog Blackberry was better than the Crown for those of you that like Crown Blackberry. But we're here for the bourbon, so. There's the Blackened, supposedly Metallica owned, aged in a rick house with Metallica music. Vibration supposedly helps age the whiskey. I don't know about all that. These red lines, I've not had red line. I don't know anything about it. Those are both finished, one in cognac, one in toasted. Looks like they're 78 to 103. Got the Joseph Magnus there. I don't know about those. There's some Kentucky Owl. So that's the confiscated 143. Here's your Russells. You got a single rick house there, straight rise, and you got the 10-year. I know I'm a fan of these wild turkeys, so that barrel proof at 55 is a good one. With those single barrels, Camp Nelson, so that's a Tyrone F. I haven't heard anybody have that one that they preferred over the Camp Nelson. Camp Nelson's where it's at. Short barrel is another one that's newer to me, but I've liked what I've tried from them. I got the Sap Squatch and really liked it. Fiddler is another one from here in Georgia. So ASW, somewhere that we're going to visit pretty soon. Tried the the Yellowstone when we were in Chattanooga at Eagle Liquors. Decent. It didn't knock my socks off, but it's pretty decent. I've not had these James E. Pepper 1776s, the decanters, and obviously the Old Pepper I'm a fan of. And this one's going to get you just because of how it looks. And I don't know a thing about it. Digits. It's got pictures of hands there. It's like it's 92 proof. Collaboration between Scottie Pippen and Dave Feeney. Never heard of that. Scottie Pippen fan though. Don't know what he knows about whiskey. Got some Garrison Brothers here. So they got the Honeydew for 85. Small batch, single barrel's 105. These are the two higher ends, and I've not had any of that. RY3, I'm a fan of those. I'm told this cigar is the one to have. So they're sending us some samples to Harry. There's supposed to be some of that cigar in there. I'll let you know. That one's 112 here, par for the course. There's some of the Nashville barrels. Also know that I'm a fan of those. Fan of these smoke wagons for sure. These Green Rivers, so the white labels, your full proof and your single barrels, don't sleep on them. Wheaters, I love that in an old fashioned. Not a huge wheat fan, but I do like that one. Have not had the RD1s yet. So those range 62 to 72 a bottle. Koval, there's your Penelope. That toasted really shocked me. So I had it, opened it at a bottle share. It just drank real ethanol forward. Wasn't my cup of tea. Came back to it about 6 months later. Absolutely love it. So I went from not liking it at all to physically loving it. So Redwood Empire is doing some great things. Their cash strength bottles are phenomenal. I don't see any of those here, but I don't think you can mess with Redwood Empire. Let's see here, they've got, here you go. Here's one of your cash strength Redwood Empire for 72. I'm hearing this Rocket Top's good. Somebody reviewed it, set it out, drank some of the BTAC stuff. I don't know if that's so, but in their opinion it was. There's your Elijah Craig barrel proof A124. I need to look back. I feel like that one, wasn't that on Fred's list? I believe it was. Wasn't. Got some Blood Oaths, the Crown Royal 31. There's some of your barrels. I'm hearing some people that really like the Old St. Nick. I haven't had it yet. I do like Rabbit Hole. These Calmettes, that 15-16 year is really good. Woodford Reserve, this is the Madeira cask. I haven't had that one. I've had that 121 too, and I really like it. And I did try the double oak last night. I was let down. I wasn't very impressed by it. Drank it beside a Pursuit double oak pick that we did with Harry, and I'd take that Pursuit double oak pick any day. Nulu's another one that I keep hearing about. I haven't tried it, so you guys tell me what you think about those, hit or miss. What are the ones that I need to look for? This Whistle Pig Piggyback 6 year is definitely one that I had over at Harry's, and I really liked it. I'm always going to tell you, you can't go wrong with anything Michter's. This sour mash right here in the small batch and that rye starting out, those are phenomenal. The barrel strength rye is one that I prefer. Woodinville, I've only had a sample of that. Somebody sent me a sample and it drank hot as a firecracker. It says 90 proof on it. It tastes like it was 200. Maybe it was because it sat in the sample bottle so long. Jepta Creed is one that you guys know that I really like. I've not had all of them, but from what I have had of theirs, I really like it. It's unique, but it's good. There's some of your Buzzard Roost. The Cigar Rye is the one that I'm going to lean towards that you're not going to see much. Old Elk still haven't tried. The Oak and Edens, I feel like that stave is just taking it too far. I feel like they just keep aging on that stave and it just does way too much to that whiskey. So this Senator right here is one that we had at Spillway. That is a really good whiskey. Like, I'm interested in them now, so I will be keeping my eye on that bottle. 71, there again, par for the course, good price. Uncle Nearest, I've had some of that, not bad. I'm hearing about Pinhook, I haven't had it. Here's some Benchmark stuff. So on Benchmark, I'm going to steer towards the full proof. I've got the top floor, did not like it. But the Benchmark full proof for sure. There's some Nelson Brothers, some Heaven Door, and they've got some Rebecca's Creek down here. I haven't had Rebecca's Creek, but I'm hearing that Double Oak's one I need to get. Y'all let me know. All right, so Basil Hayden is something I'm not a fan of, but that dark rye is good. I can't deny that one. That's more Elijah Craig. Angel's Envy Rye, that's where it started for me. I see that Redneck Riviera all over the place. I hadn't had it. Looks super light, but the label intrigues me. They've got some ancient age down here. That's some Old Charter. Some of your Evan Williams. And we did a review on the Evan Williams, and so that Evan Williams black label, outdrank, and the Bottle and Bond were the top 2 out of 5 that we blinded in $20 whiskeys. And you can see that's right where they are, $19.99. But we like that one. Not saying much, but for a cheap whiskey. There's a Woodford Double Oak store pick. Some Rabbit Hole. These Jack Daniel's single barrels. Y'all know I love those. Four Roses. I still haven't found a Four Roses that I absolutely love. Nothing wrong with them. A lot of them are floral to me, and I just don't prefer it. Blue Note. Had one bottle of that and started out great, didn't end great for me. So I don't know what happened in that one. Almost seems like it might have corked or something. I don't know. There's your Old Granddad, $34. Y'all know I like the Chattanooga whiskeys. There's some High West. High West is hit or miss for me. There's some that I've had that I like. We've got a double rye store pick from Harry that I really liked. And I tried a double rye in a restaurant that I didn't really care for. Different day. There's that Hewling Station from Old Dominic. Hey, on Fred Minnick's top 100, wasn't Elijah Craig A124 one of them?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
They got it over there. I think I'm gonna have to grab it.
I think it was in the top 15 or top 20.
I need to look back at it. Yeah, it scored high.
I can pull it up for you.
It was high until the Larceny came around, and Larceny knocked it off for him.
Right.
And I don't agree with him there. I don't like Larceny. I don't prefer it.
I haven't had this year's. I had last year's. I really enjoyed last year's.
The Larceny?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it ABC? Which one was it that you liked?
I think it was the C last
okay,
year.
so
it was
C.
Later, it was later.
Like C923 or something then, huh?
Because I compared it to, I mean, obviously it wasn't as good as the Elijah Craig C923, but it was good.
Okay. Right, so they've got some Dark Art store picks. They got some Makers picks there. They got some Rare Character. This is a Amburana finish right there. Those are $115. I really like Rare Character. I don't like Amburana, so they got some Nashville Barrel here. Y'all know that I love NBC stuff. Got Ezra Brooks and Heaven's Door. We got some Knob Creek single barrels here. Those are usually go-tos. Got some short barrel, single barrel stuff here. There's your Penelope Architect. I've got the Architect's Build 7 and did not like it, and came back to it 6 months later and love it. So that one threw me for a loop. These Green River single barrels, you cannot go wrong with those. You can't. Like, they're absolutely delicious. These are 122.2, and they are, I can get down to the price for you, sorry. They are $59 a bottle. Like, can't beat that. $59, and it's gonna be one of the better whiskeys you drink.
The A123 or A124, excuse me, was number 15.
Number 15. Okay,
He actually picked the Larceny C924 as number 7.
Okay, yeah, he's a Larceny fan. Last year, 2 of the Larcenys were in his top.
Yeah.
So don't know much about the Southern Star. We're gonna grab this Elijah Craig. I don't necessarily need it. Yeah. Sorry, Heather. All right. So they got some Jack Daniel's single barrel proof ryes. Those are $67. And that Heaven Hill right there for $56. Like, and is this a pick?
Yeah, store pick.
Look at there, single barrel. Wow. Okay, I've not ever seen a Heaven Hill bottle and bond pick.
Only one in Georgia.
No kidding. So is he gonna taste us on that one?
He is.
Awesome.
I'll taste a bunch of them here in just a minute.
All right. What is that?
That's we're gonna do an Eagle Rare store pick.
With him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
All right, Eagle Rare store pick. That's one I'm not done yet. All right, so Chattanooga, that's 118 proof. Let's see a price on that one. All his prices are really good. The Starlight right here, this is a cigar but it's Amberana, so for me, maybe not. $83. We got another one here. It's finished in honey barrels for $72. There's this Woodford, all the Four Roses. And this is the one that I probably should have tested. Maybe we'll test this one. I don't know if we'll test it in the $50 whiskeys or not. It's $25. It's closer to your $20 whiskeys, but I hear that Jim Beam Black Label for the money is decent. It's so hard to judge some of the lower end whiskeys when you're drinking some of the better stuff. So they've got the Jack Daniel's Sinatra, got the McLaren, got the Kentucky Owl, Tacoma, however you say that. They got the Remus, which is going to be your MGP brand blend usually. That's cask strength. Got some 2XO. Got a Four Roses single barrel. Some more Chat whiskey there. I hear these orphan barrels are something that I need to look into. You guys tell me, I don't know. I got some Doc Holliday there. Some of those Doc Hollidays are super high proof, like crazy hazmat. You hear me talk about the Rowan's Creek and Noah's Mill all the time, Willet Juice, and for the money, they're decent sips for sure. Some Knob Creeks, got some Dark Arts. There's just some barrel. Got some Willet down here. Got the Willet Pot Still. Got the Willet Rye. That peg leg porker, something you know I've had that I don't really prefer. So we're gonna do an Eagle Rare pick with Milan here at Bankhead. It's pretty nice of him to include us. So I've never heard of anybody doing a Heaven Hill bottled and bond pick. That's awesome.
This is the first one for the state.
Okay.
They got 3 more coming. But
And next year. Well, this year. Now.
this year, I think about 4 months. All right. It's nice having more people than myself and Milan doing this pick. Yeah.
Usually it's us too.
Yeah, that's it.
That starts. Cheers to everybody.
Cheers. Thank you.
We're gonna
Smells
talk
good.
about it afterwards.
We can. Oh, we can talk. Well, we get it. Kirby, I think this is the first
Yep.
time
That literally just come out of the car because it's still cold.
It is.
Um,
They're from different locations.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Me
that's
too.
very sweet.
That's really good.
To be honest, I like the end of the palate. I'm not a big fan of the front of the palate.
And I'm almost the opposite.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The mid to the end starts to get a little sour for me or
It
something.
does get a little sour. You can taste the rye in the back of the
Yeah.
palate. But after I hit that note,
You know, it's not a heavy ride.
It is not. No, it's not sitting real spicy
Not
on the
at all.
tongue, but you can pick it up like on the back of your tongue.
Not at all.
I was expecting more in the front palate.
I'm a high proof, high rye
That
guy.
nose is awesome. Now, I don't know other two, but this nose is it's against my will for the Eagle Rare.
I mean, it's not bad. That's not a bad.
Usually Eagle Rare is not good on those, you know. It's very rare.
Yeah, typically it's not.
Well, we had barrels before where it's tough to find the nose on.
And are these the straight? Are these 90 proof as well?
they're
or-
not. Yeah, they're all 90 proof. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about this nose.
See?
This doesn't have any nose to
Back to
it.
normal. That's
Yeah.
This is typical Eagle Rare where there's no nose.
No nose.
Yeah. And the one that has a nose usually are the actually tricky one in the past that we had for sure. Yeah, this is.
I mean, it does have a nose. It's very.
Bro, this is.
It's
typical.
it's just not as strong as that first
It's
one.
like 2% nose, kind of compared to that one.
Yeah, that first
There's
one.
nothing like you gotta dip in all the way
But
together.
I feel like this palate's stronger, like more concentrated with flavor.
Okay.
The rye spice is a little bit more,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
which is what I like.
This is more classic Eagle Rare.
That there you go.
Yeah. I think this is a balanced palate from start to finish.
Yeah, it's not too heavy either way.
Nah.
Wonder how do they not get
I got
a
sweeter
nose
finish.
with a palate?
Yeah, how does it nose good and
But
not
the
palate so
palate's-
strong, and then
yeah.
vice versa?
Well, you know, first actual palate is not too bad.
It's not bad at
It's not
all.
bad at all.
But you would think
But
with
it's
that
not
nose,
this.
you would
It's
think
not
with that
this.
nose,
Yeah,
it would
yeah,
it would
yeah.
palate this way.
Yeah, you're right. It's against it actually.
I get a lot of cashews on this one too, man. It's definitely nutty.
It is nutty.
Yeah, at the very end. Pick up some nuts on the back.
You know, I'd be amazed and wonder what it would do after a couple minutes of opening. From my
You think that's more ethanol than rye than we're picking up?
It definitely is.
Okay.
Definitely is. Compared to even the first one, actually.
Mm-hmm. I just felt like it was more rye spice, but maybe it is a little bit more proofy. A little bit more ethanol forward.
I would have to agree with that too.
Man, that's tough. It just
But it definitely
depends on which way you
is.
want to go, right?
It's-
Obviously, you could pick any one of them so far, and you're not gonna go
you're
go
talking about
wrong.
a good 10-year juice.
Yeah.
You know, it's as simple as it gets.
You're gonna win either way.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this is number 3.
3 and the least and the last.
It's got a little bit more. It's almost in between the two for me. Like, it's got a little bit more nose on it, but it's not crazy. That first one, that was the strongest nose I've ever smelled on an Eagle Rare.
Yeah. This one's like.
And we're smelling it out of a plastic cup. Like,
Yeah. This is actually good nose. It's like
This is
caramel.
good nose. Better than the. Well, second is the least one actually. Sweet,
Great nose.
sweet nose.
Very sweet.
Very sweet.
you may want to run back through them, but
I know.
so far I'm going number 3. I don't know if that's typical to just be that way, but number 3's.
Man, really. Now I'm liking this nose too actually.
Yeah. I
Well-
like this nose. the
Yeah,
best.
way better.
Yeah. It's
Ooh.
definitely.
It's so sweet.
Have you tried it yet?
Hmm.
It's
I like
Oh,
it.
damn,
I
that's
like
good.
it.
I like it.
Damn, that's good.
I'm saying number 3 all the way, but you may want to run them again to see. I'm saying 3.
Woo.
The first, like this one has everything. It has a good nose.
And
It
it's so
palates
smooth
really
as
well.
with it.
Yep.
It goes and you can feel the rye in it.
It's
too.
got some unique flavor on the mid to back of the palate that those others didn't have. I like it. I don't know what it is. I'm horrible at articulating.
Get some fruit in the back end. Yeah, I get some bacon spices in the back end too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps them it keeps them tickling my tongue, makes my palate water. This is pretty good.
It is good.
This is 3 is my favorite.
I would like to hit number 1 if you guys want to hit number 1 again, just to see because it has such a great nose. I want to compare these two noses.
Let one sit out for a minute and see how it does.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think I'm pretty sure.
I think I'm going for this.
There's the 3 that we tried. So far, everybody's leaning to number 3, but we're gonna run it again and see. I'm pretty sure 3 is gonna take the win. We're gonna blind 1 and 3 and see which one we chose. We chose 3 over everything, just knowing. So now we're gonna blind them. Number 1 had the best nose. Number 2 had a little bit better palate. Number 3 seemed more balanced all the way across. Better nose, better palate. And we're splitting hairs, right? So I feel like I already know which one this one is.
I think it's 3 definitely.
Yeah. Mhm.
There's so much difference that
Let me see the first one too.
even if you do blind, you're gonna know it.
I think so. Is this the other one?
Yes, you can. Yeah, well, either or.
Either or?
You can take it, yeah. How easy is it, right? How
That's
easy
number
is it?
1.
Thanks, bro.
Crazy thing is they're on the same lot. They're just like
2 barrels apart.
10 barrels apart. Yeah.
I went to Detling and we did a pick and literally came off the still the same time, went into the same cooperage, went into the same spot of the rick house, barrels literally touching,
This one and that.
180 degrees on the flavors. They were both good, but they had different profiles.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
Pretty wild.
that's very wild.
On my right.
And this side was 3.
Hey, you only hit me
By
one
my
time.
nose.
Right. It didn't change though. You see that? Even after it opened it up,
Correct.
it's still the same.
It is.
The palate the same, the nose the same. It
Mhm.
hasn't done anything yet.
Oh yeah, all day long I'm
All
going
day
3.
for 3.
Hmm. Unanimous, number 3. Right. So this is the one that we're gonna pick. This is the 3rd one that we tried, so we're calling this number 3. That's gonna be your Bankhead Eagle Rare pick. All right. And so this is gonna be the bottle that I'm gonna grab.
You still got one?
A124. This is Fred Minnick's number 15. So I've got his number 2 NBC, his number 4 NBC. His number 3 was GTS of 24. I have a GTS 23. Now I'll have this one, and then he had Rip 10 in there as well, and Little Book Infinite. I don't have that one, but anyway, anxious to get this A124, and we got a C923 yesterday from Mac. So we're Elijah Craig heavy at the house. All right, guys. So we have tasted a ton of picks here. I've not had a bad pick yet, and we've tasted some things that we can have and some things we can't. But he came out with a cup, and he wouldn't tell me what it was. And I'm going to tell you right now, Stag Junior, not for me. So he gives us the cup. He said, taste it. Brandon and I both said, it's reminiscent of George T. Stagg. We've had this before. He said, nope, you've never had it before. Reason we never had it is because it was one of his store picks from the past, and this is the only bottle left, and that's all that's left in the bottle. That bottle was phenomenal. I don't like Stagg Junior. I love George T. Stagg. I don't like Stagg Junior. That bottle, I'd buy a case of it. That was absolutely delicious. So that's just telling you, if you come in here and you see one of his store picks, you need to try it, and if you can't try it, you just need to buy it. That's all I can say about it. So that's going to be our visit to Bankhead. You guys, I hope y'all enjoyed it. We're headed to a few more stores today, so we'll have several videos drop from Atlanta. Y'all just stay tuned. Cheers. All right, guys, so Bankhead Beverage. We spent a lot more time here than we needed to. Milan is just way too nice. He tasted us a bunch of different store picks. He doesn't miss, guys. I mean, he brought some stuff out of the back. You saw it that I didn't think I would like, and I loved it. So we got a Freeland, never heard of it, 3-year whiskey. I'll do a review on that one. It's excellent. It's really good. He's got store picks of that here. We walked right by it. You probably saw it. Tastes phenomenal. Grabbed the Elijah Craig A124, Fred Minnick's top 15 out of 100. Grabbed my buddy a Powers 3 Swallow, so that's something that he's into. But overall, they treated us really well here. This is definitely a stop if you're in the Atlanta area. We're about to head to a few other stores, so we'll have some other videos to follow this one. Cheers.